Hey, yo, it's day 37. So, you ever seen that movie, Grandma's Boy? Don't worry about it. I'll break it down for you just real quick. Um, Without just spoiling too much of it for you, because you should watch it, to be honest with you. It's pretty damn funny. But anyway, it's based at like a video game developer, and this guy's got this video game, and it's really good, but he hasn't like shown it to anybody yet. He starts to befriend the admittedly, he's socially awkward, but like, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's to the point where he's so withdrawn and like stuck on computers and just the internet and tech in general that he's isolated himself so much to where he basically thinks he's a robot or he's part robot. But in a moment of humanity, he agrees to check out this guy's game. They have a little bit of a connection. He goes, "Yeah, I'll check out your game." And he takes it home and he's like, "Man, this thing's great." And he decides to steal it. He takes the idea for it because remember, nobody's he hasn't shown it to anybody else. So I don't want to give any more away. But basically, the villain from Grandma's Boy is this guy who's so involved in tech, so just laser focused on it, that he's really lost part of his humanity. Now, mind you, that sounds very serious, but it's a very funny movie. But somebody who's sort of lost their humanity and is incredibly socially awkward. Again, not that there's anything wrong with that. Like, there's not anything wrong with wearing all black and sunglasses, guilty. um, yeah, he doesn't have any sense of community. He doesn't have any sense of right and wrong because he's so withdrawn into himself. He's only thinking about himself. And he reminds me of Elon Musk. Yeah. So that's why I've got a song coming out called "The Villain from Grandma's Boy." It's part it's part Elon Musk diss track, part my brief interpretation slash summary of what I learned from Howard Zinn's Working Class History of America. The whole EP isn't like that. There's some fun stuff on there too, because you gotta have some fun. Speaking of which, it's all about balance, really. You can't just make serious political stuff all the time. You gotta have songs about partying a little bit too, or whatever that translates to for people our age. You know what I mean? Some of us still party a little bit more than others, but I'm getting on a ramble here because partying a little bit. It's been a good day, even though the world burns. Sometimes the best you can do is grab your marshmallows and huddle up with your family. Bring some people over. Hey, I got some shit to share with you, but you know, whole different video. It's a. They say that the phrase "May you live in interesting times" is actually a curse, and I'm starting to understand that a little bit more. But what you can do in these interesting times is what you can. You know what I mean? And what I can do is, for lack of a more eloquent way to put it, talk my shit. As an artist, I make some art. That's something we can't let go of. It's a very significant part of our humanity. I mean, shit. Even though elephants can make art, Making art is still something that makes us who we are. You know what I mean? But take care of yourselves and each other. Not to rip off Jerry Springer or anything.